Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Invisible Ink. Uh, what the heck happened last mission? It was a security dispatch, maybe? No. I remember there was that nanofab, luxury nanofab, but what was the main mission? Oh, the detention center. We tried to rescue a fourth agent, but it was a prisoner. Right. And I left one of my weapons home. Okay, so we have these two script chips, which I don't think are going to amount to anything. I don't even have room to like compile a program and then sell it. I could sell lottery and replace it with, I don't know. Hard to say, really, right? Shatter Ward is like one thing I could do, and the other is Swift Strike, which is kind of funny. Every time we KO a guard, it costs 1 power, and 2 agents get 1 AP. Doesn't seem very good. I don't know. I undervalue like the AP bonus, I guess. Like Wings is supposedly an amazing program. I wouldn't know. I've never had it. To like give your agents a little extra AP on a cooldown. And this is like a way to do it without a cooldown, which is kind of cool. But you have to do a lot of punching. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm probably I should just sell these chips and forget about it. Even though they're basically worth no money. We can toss out this Volt Disruptor. No, wait. Right. I mean, do I want a Neural instead of a Volt? I feel like Camilla is uniquely among our team because of the Smoke Bomb. She kind of likes the idea of a Volt, so she could KO 2 turns in a row, which you can't really do with a Neural. Unless you bring a charge back, but rather use that on this anyway, maybe? So I think we're doing fine in terms of like hacking. We're not having trouble getting through the mainframe devices, especially after paying $1,100 for this thing. So I want to spend this money on like speed or strength upgrades. I don't think the small charge bag is really all that great. So I'll probably just be selling that. I don't know. I guess I could have held on to the script chips and then maybe, I would have found some really amazing. I should have held on to them, right? The $25 isn't doing anything good for me right now. Maybe if I found some chip on the next mission that gives me something really, really great, cool 3-chip combo, then I could try to assemble that during the final mission, and that would be neat. But I can't even like do that because my program slots are full, so it's just hard ever do anything. So I could buy 1 agent speed, or I could buy 2 agents strength, and that's basically it, right? If we assume that I don't care that much about hacking or anarchy, which I do assume. I mean, I guess technically if I wanted to, I could sell this and come up with money to get Henry up to hacking 4 as well. I don't think that's necessary. Let's just give Henry some speed. He's the most kind of needed in more places than the other agents because of his anarchy. Camilla's like a console fiend, but her console stands still, whereas Henry's having to dodge around guards to use his anarchy. And Ghana has a teleporter, so if anyone needs it, I feel like it's him. I could sell this, but I'm hoping to get a new agent in the next mission. Oh, what is this? When the objective is completed, which I assume means when we get the guy out of his cell, all units get -2 max AP. That is so brutal. Especially because the new guy you're rescuing is going to have like 8 AP. It's going to go down to 6. I don't know. I mean, it's just like a courier, right? I'll manage. Okay, Ghana's nice and far away. Oh my god. Okay. He is inside the prisoner facility already. So this grid could go off on turn 1, which would be pretty fucking bad, if I do say so myself. Okay. Wow. Well, it's nice to see a console so soon. I think this is where I want to end my turn. I'm a little worried there could be a camera here. Okay, she can afford to go this way, which would let her check for a camera. Okay, good. I'm just gonna hack a random thing. Try and stop me. Oh my god, really, Sunkaku? What is wrong with you? Okay. Well, I've just alerted the Akumatron. Oh dear. If I rewind this, do I get a new Ghana placement? This is a mess. This is I once again I did the order wrong. I was supposed to hack for power before I hacked a random device. I don't know why I can't remember this. Rebooting consoles just like isn't a thing without some mods, right? And it's like a cost that several mods have added to stuff. Mostly Wadzu's mods, I think. And like I've played with them before, you know, especially the Hostile AI does some like a lot of rebooting of consoles, but I'm just not used to this ability, and I don't know, I get it wrong every time for no reason. So now I don't have any power to do anything. Great. Well, I don't think I should even stand here in ambush for a couple reasons. Like if it's a human guard, fine, he could handle it. But this is Sankaku. It could be a drone coming through here. Well, I mean, the good news is I can go all the way to next turn before rewinding, if necessary. I've already made one very questionable play, as well as getting, I feel, a bit unlucky. I mean, Ghana's placement, holy cow, is not useless. What is going on in here? There's nothing back here, right? Surely that's not the agent? Correct. Stationary. Oh, you know, I guess I should have known. This is something I should have expected if I had really thought things through. Because this doesn't target a random device. It targets the device with the highest firewalls. And in Sankaku, you expect them to have a drone with a big pile of firewalls. And you expect them to have a drone uplink. I just always forget about the drone uplinks. And also, I didn't really think about what the outcome of this would be. You know, if you had said to me, hey, spend 20 minutes thinking about what might happen when you use this device in Sankaku, I would have said, what? In Sankaku? Does it matter where you use it? And, like, maybe I could have come up with something eventually. But, what the... Okay. Is this cover? Looks like no, right? Shouldn't matter because nothing sees here. Grenade? Probably not, right? God, this guy being alerted is so bad. Because of fucking AGP, he's just gonna alert everybody. That's one of the... I don't know. I mean... The last game, when I was trying out the Into the Breach agents and manual hacking for the first time, I turned off AGP for the first time in a long time. And it, like... I appreciate the variety in guards that AGP adds, and I do generally think it's good that you're punished more for guards of being alerted. But it just makes... I don't know. It's such a binary, like... No guards alerted is 1,000 times easier than, like, one guard alerted. Because of communicative guards. They just alert everybody. I don't know. That's not necessarily the most fun way to make things harder, I feel like. Making it even more of like a... It's fine to be walking a tightrope's edge. That's what stealth is all about. I don't know exactly what I'm rambling about here. Just like I get sick of communicative guards making it so you can't ever alert somebody without having a nightmare. I mean, okay, we've sort of discovered that a lot of the guards in the facility are in here. And with this grid, we are punished for actually getting the objective. So maybe we leave and come back later instead of actually rescuing the agent. Got some other stuff to do. Maybe I'll figure out something to do about this guy. May as well shatter spike him a bunch. In case I somehow get enough power to actually hack him at some point. It would be nice for him to be down for longer. So another guard or two out here. I didn't hear anyone this way. Okay. So we're still in the rewind window, remember, for this console mess up. Nothing super important out here. Obviously, wisping all these guards would be useful, but they're like under control at the moment, right? In that they're not doing anything that I don't like. Could be a camera here. It's not. This will be easy to hack later. Well, no, it'll have 4 firewalls later, I guess. So what's this guy's deal? He's just like a big... He's just not a drone. He's not a modded guy at all. Okay. So slow... Yeah, I want to get over here, see if I can handle this drone uplink node. Where are you headed? Okay, turns out I would have been better back here. Okay, Henry can continue exploring, I guess? I don't know, maybe I ran away a little further than necessary, but I wanted to be cautious with him. I'm starting to think it might be best to actually try to Oh, sure, I'll lottery first. That's sort of handy. Found the system admin. He was the one walking around out here. Okay. Oops. What was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, this I think should be the last human guard, right? I remember. I was starting to think that maybe I could handle the Akuma drone being down or being alerted. Because he's so slow, it's going to be tough for him to notify other guards. But also I could just rewind, right? I have more power to work with. I wouldn't have this drone alerted. I feel like I would be fine. Whereas right now I'm still sort of in some danger. But it's so early to use that. I could make more mistakes in the future. But I don't know. Any mistakes I make... If I make a mistake while this drone is alerted, it's going to be a lot worse than making a mistake while it's not alerted. And I'd basically be saying, you know, at least until I hack the drone uplink thing, that the Akuma drone is... Or sorry, the Camilla's telemeter is basically off limits to me. But she can still grab a bunch of power from consoles, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to rewind this. I don't like this guy being alerted and having forgotten to take a bunch of power. I could have learned some more somehow. I don't know. So I'd like, I think, to switch Henry and Camilla here. It's going to make it so I can't get any power this turn, but that's not a big deal. I want Camilla to go over here where there's more... Well, no, I don't know. There's only one more console that way, so like... Whereas down here... There's not really any human guards to steal from, which is Henry's main job. I guess I want to end the turn here, right? Or I can do better. I can end by the door because... Okay, do it like this. Ghana's still here. So I can afford Lottery and Fusion and Wisp, right? Yes. So Lottery first. Fine. That's quite helpful, actually. Gotta get this camera. We know nobody comes in here this turn. But I don't know how safe it is to open the door. But it should be safe enough, right? We know this guy goes in this general area. I forget exactly where, but... somewhere. Maybe he just goes to right here? 6 moves because he's elite security? instead of 8? I don't remember. So now would be a pretty decent wisp, which is why I moved Ghana down here. It doesn't get the Akuma drone, which I would like to do. But I'm going to have trouble wisping these 3 guys next turn. So let's just get this wisp in. Okay. Oh, and we know the system admin is in like this general area. He walks up here next turn, so I don't know. Grab this safe. Henry hacks for 2. Yes, perfect. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to mute like my other notification noises. It's a reminder that I have something to do in 2 hours. So if the mission goes long, I'll have to take a break in the middle. I mean, what the? Okay, who is this? It's a real agent. Is that Shalem? Must be. Or maybe it's an Into the Breach agent I don't recognize. Okay, so now next turn we can sneak behind this guy to the console, which hopefully will be useful. And his patrol was stationary, right? That's a really... I mean, okay, I guess you're allowed to go around the back, so, but it's still tough. I don't know. It's sound distracting. But he's making it difficult to get to the console and extract the agent. That's certainly a nasty placement. And I believe it is random, right? This is the captain who was placed to guard this. These two just happen to be in here randomly. Yeah, I guess that's the turn, except I'm supposed to shatter spike somebody. I really don't want to have to KO any of these guys. So shatter spiking them, you know, is undesirable. What I'd like to do is shatter spike the system admin, actually. Or the Akuma drone. So even though it's on a cooldown of 2... and it's free, maybe I'm supposed to not use it here, so that next turn I can use it on something more important. It's costing me like half of a shatter spike, which so far all of my shatter spikes have produced 0 value through the campaign, so I'm not sure how much I care about wasting half of one that's targeted towards someone I don't care about to help me target one towards somebody I might actually care about. I think I'm going to just leave it unspent.
Looking around. Nothing.
There wasn't a sound bug in this area, was there? I'm pretty sure there wasn't. So Ghana should have sprinting available to him as a tool. Oh, it's the system admin with peripheral up here, right? Yes. Well, a wisp could now include these two. That would be nice. Hello? Oh, it triggered after fusion again. Before fusion, I mean. Okay, sure. What's up with this room? Connects up to here, I guess. But it's not you can't get into this room from here, so it's just this. So without a key card, it won't be useful to her. But maybe Henry finds a key card? I might actually have her come back and grab these consoles, because power is still a bit of an issue. Like a lot of an issue? Since I'm not really able to use her augment until I get, I don't know, some way to deal with this in the drone uplink node. I mean, I think this wisp hits the last two guards, so it seems reasonably good. I don't think there are any more guards left. Maybe there's one, I guess. The captain doesn't quite count. Still, I think this is everybody. There's a drone somewhere. Well, no. There should be... Shouldn't there be another drone with a gun? This is a Sankaku facility? I don't know. Yeah, I think getting Camilla out into this area is difficult. What are you doing? Coming up here. Okay. Alright, Henry, go see what this guy's got in his pockets first. No key card. Okay. So now we're faced with the question of, do I want Henry to hack these? Or should he get like out of the way and let Camilla come back over? It's a long walk for her. Okay, well let's see what's in here, now that we know we don't have a key card. I still want to know. Ooh, okay. A pretty small price to get in here. And a lot of power. And then if we find... I mean, like, I could actually hack the Akuma drone by hitting up consoles multiple times in one turn, right? To bust through the drone uplink node. But it still alerts it, and I don't really see a reason to do that yet. System admin's heading up here, of course. Could send him in here. I mean, it seems like I don't have enough power to hack that. Right. So what is Henry to do then? It's a very, very long walk to go back around this way. What if he just, like, triggered a security demon to get through this way into the rest of the facility? Then I leave this stuff for Camilla at a later date. Demons can be very nasty, but sometimes you get lucky and they're not at all nasty. I mean, I don't know. Getting Camilla all the way over here is like earning me 4 power. I don't think that's a good investment. Given that I'm not using these consoles to magically hack stuff, all all Camilla's doing is gaining two more power per console than Henry would, which doesn't seem like a great deal for spending multiple turns for multiple agents. So I think Henry should pick up these consoles himself. I don't know what I'm moving slowly for. There's nothing that could see me, right? Very funny. Right on the other side of the grid. Too bad I have manual hacking, huh? Oh, I could have gotten him back into this room because of net downlink, couldn't I? Whoops. If I'd sent him this way instead, now he's kind of wasting that movement. I mean, this is a good little nest for Camilla. The problem is I don't want to use that power right now. Not PWR power, but that ability, that feature that she has of using her augment. Right? Okay, what is Ghana doing? Did we set up to accomplish this? We did. Do I want to sprint? I think probably, right?
I heard something.
Hold on. Do you hear something?
Whoa! Man, I have never seen this layout. Like, I've never even seen this. But, like, there's a red door in here as well? I wish I knew, like, if Ghana had a little anarchy, that would be very helpful. Because one of these guards is, like, surely holding a key card, and that would just be nice. Oh, there a demon? Yeah, but he's not allowed to sniff it out anyway. So we're just eating a demon here, I guess. Actually, go ahead and peek, would you? Okay. So I could try to get Camilla out here, but this Akuma drone's going to be watching the door, so that's a non-starter probably. Just wait for him to leave, I guess. I do have a cloak, but I don't like to use those proactively. I could open the door, distracting the sysadmin to this square, but letting me get a good peek. I don't really care about distracting the sysadmin, I think. It's mostly about the peak. But I don't know if... Well, I don't know. The peak is not that valuable, and it would have the effect of distracting the sysadmin to this square, which I'm not sure whether I like or dislike. Distracting the sysadmin doesn't matter, because Ghana's going to be redistracting him down here at start of turn anyway. So he'll take the same path in this general direction, whether he's checking this camera or this door. And then after that, he'll be pointing somewhere else anyway. So let's just get the better visibility. Okay. Not like a stellar start, but we're doing okay. Just running naked with no rewinds is all.
Investigating area.
And this could do something nasty.
Warning, demon installed.
That's fine. Ish. I really hope not to have to KO these guys. So as soon as I touch this, we lose max AP, I believe. Because of this grid thing. From Advanced Cyber Warfare. Which is going to be exciting. But I think we definitely need to do it, right? I don't know. I can have Ghana take his turn last, I guess. And we definitely can't steal a keycard from those guys because Ghana doesn't have an attack anymore. Oh, I should have left the door open, of course, so I can peek here. Shouldn't matter, though. Wisp is telling me what's going on. Camilla is just, like, gonna be up to nothing here. Wait for these guys to leave so she can come through. See, I told you the peek didn't matter. She just wants to be as close as possible to this door now. I think the other two agents are ready, so Ghana should just, like, do his thing. Aha! Wait, did it work? Interesting. It seems like it only affects... So it reduces their max, but it doesn't cost you AP on the current turn. Okay. Now, did it work on this guy? I assume so. No, he got away with it. Naughty, naughty. Okay, little bug there, I would argue. That this triggered before the agent was released. We'll see. Maybe at the start of the next turn, his AP will be reduced automatically somehow. Actually, where do I want them to go? Maybe up here would be good? Probably not, right? But maybe. Huh. That's funny. This actually is a slight buff for this turn, isn't it? Because now, normally when you sprint, you only have 3 more AP than your max, which means you can move 3 before you have to either commit to a full turn sprint or you toggle sprint back off. Here, though, he has 14 out of 9, so he could move 5 tiles before he has to commit to sprinting, right? So couldn't we run to here and make sure they're all, like, looking this way? Seems kind of cool, right? Put Shalem here. These guys all have normal vision, right? This is just Sankaku, yeah.
Did you hear that?
think that makes sense as an escape plan.
Investigating. Nothing. Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing.
Okay, we have Shatter Spike again. No downside to looting this, I think. Fine. Camilla's ready to get into the action now. Do that first. God, we all have so little AP. Have I seen this corner of the room before? I don't think I have. So there could be a camera here. There isn't. I think I just wanted to get this far, right? She can hack this. Oh, actually, might be better to spend the turn finding out what that dang demon is. Demons are so nasty. Conceivably, I might want to avoid getting hit by that. What is Henry supposed to do? Trigger a demon? Doesn't feel very good. I think, like, we're kind of doing fine this mission, right? I don't need to push very hard. Like, as long as I'm resigned to not stealing from these guards, which I think is a pretty fair assessment of my mental state, we can just take it easy, not alert anybody, not have any funny business happen. Everybody's wisped. The new guard who shows up at level 1 is going to be a mild nuisance. But I don't have to. What am I doing? She's not going to be safe here? I thought he's going to be okay. Probably going to have to use the cloak then. Okay. Well, in that case, I definitely don't want. Because I'm still kind of thinking there might be another drone somewhere. So I really don't want to open door and then peek, because then the drone would be staring at me. Potentially. Well, no, it would investigate the door. Yeah, it would stare at me. I don't want that. So I'm just going to close door peek. Uh-huh. There is another guard. Thought there should be. But it's a human guard. Well, wisping him would be useful. Not the only useful thing I could do with my power, but it would be useful. Okay, Camilla's gonna have to use her cloak, sadly. Oh, it's disposable. It's not the reusable one. I sort of forgot about that. I mean, I'm still stuck using it. It says in use, but it's not. It should say use item or something. And I think I'm willing to spend some power just to check this demon, so that I know how badly it will ruin my life if I take it, versus just like ruining my life immediately without knowing this. This, like, my plan for Ghana is to sprint to like here. And I think it should be safe for Shalem to be up this way if I do that. So I don't, but like the problem with distracting multiple guards somewhere is you can't really predict what angle they'll approach stuff from, and then like which way they'll be facing when they do their investigate.
Did you hear that?
Okay. So I'm pretty sure none of them are going to be looking in this direction at all, right? But I don't think that's true. Because look, they all want to get to here, and none of them are coming around this way. And there's only room for one guard here, one guard here, one guard here. So one of them is going to only get as far as this, apparently. Maybe orange or green? Hard to say. So I don't want to be along this column at all. Let's just be in cover. It's fairly safe compared to the alternatives. Ghana's choices are more interesting. Like, theoretically, I feel like this column should be safe. But in practice, I really don't know if it is. This should be safe, and that keeps all the guards. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do, right? Max AP is 9, so from here, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. He can just get through the door without sprinting if he starts here. So I think that's the thing to do. Start here so that he can sprint everybody to like this useless tile and then leave. She's cloaked. You can't tell unless you do this, and then you can. Boy, it's gonna be... No, I guess you can get into this room and get to the drone uplink node without this guy seeing you. It's not easy, but it can be done. So Shatter Spike the Akuma drone again, probably? Or this guy. We don't even have a way to KO him, so probably not that. The system admin's another plausible target. I think he's not going to be much of an issue. It's just that drone is one thing I expect to KO at some point during the mission, and I would like it to stick. Thank you. I guess Ghana should ambush in case he can't because of disarm. Okay.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Oh, by the way, Camilla's immune to AP drain, but not max AP reduction. I don't know if this is an intended distinction. Castle. Firewall's up by 1... No, by 3 on a random thing, right? Yeah. We're certainly triggering fusion. And if she wanted to, she could hack this safe this turn, rather than going in here. It seems like it should be safe to go in here next turn instead if she wants, right? Alright, Shalem, I guess, is up first to just, like, get out of here. No sprinting, because you never know. I should have brought a weapon for him. I don't know why I didn't do that. Ghana's going to want to hack this. So none of them leave this room. So I think technically I don't have to do this sprint. But just in case one of them eventually wants to leave, it seems like it would be nice to delay that.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear something?
Okay, so now it's going to take Henry a year and a half to get through this door, just like it did Camilla, but that's fine, I guess. Obviously, I could fast hack this and take 2 castles. Maybe that would be kind of nice. No, I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, like, castle going off kind of makes consoles better because they can target something other than this stupid drone. I think I'm happy to spend some power here to get A, some better console targets, and B, Camilla a bit more convenient of a turn. Oh, interesting. It's I was wondering why it's plotting this move, right? Because with UI tweaks reloaded, agents prefer to take, well, even without UI tweaks reloaded, this is an inefficient path, right? It's moving her into Overwatch, and it's spending more AP than you have to get here. But the game is saying, look, you don't know. This could be hard cover. You might not be able to move directly from here to here. So if you tried to plan this move without at least, like, looking in the room, it's illegal to move like this. Okay, but assuming I could, 3, 4, 7. What that means is I don't have an action, a spare AP to peek with. So there's a camera like right here. Camilla's in a little trouble if she tries to go in, right? But that'll be true next turn too. It sure would be nice if Henry could get 3 extra AP from net downlink right now, wouldn't it? It doesn't seem realistic. I'm also a little bit unclear. Let's say everything went well. We walked in here, there was no camera. We walked here, then here, then here. How are we getting back out of the room? I guess this guy will be distracted to here, and then maybe I can use noise to get, yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna go for it. On the drone uplink node, perfect. And on that sound bug? I guess.
Did you see that?
Perfect. A camera in that corner. That's what I was hoping would happen. because now I don't have to peek to find out if there's one here. There is one. Oh, Henry's gonna get his 3 AP. Oh, you guys are gonna regret messing with me. Because now he can actually make it into this room. Oh, that's so good. I love those cameras. Okay, Camilla still has a bit of a tightrope to walk, but I think she can manage, right? So do I want to go here and then here? Leaves this guy on this square, which I think is fine. I don't really see a way she could be on this square and be very comfortable with her life, right? Well, anyway, let's get in here. Door closed, I think. So if the guy is here, yeah, I think that works pretty well. Would I prefer him to be here or here? I can choose either one. No, I can't choose this one. It has to be here, so it doesn't matter which of these two squares I move through on the way to here. Okay, mission accomplished for Camilla. We're a little bit short on power, and like castling this is a lot less useful now that Camilla's in here. I had dreams that maybe she would go outside, but actually she's not doing that, so I'm just actually gonna have to fight my way through the castle the hard way. These guys are doing whatever. Camilla just has to keep this guy busy for an hour and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's pop the safe open first, I think. Then if I want to, I can fast hack, slow hack, or just fast hack or something on this. I'm not sure. And I think we're done with the turn. Oh yeah, remember we're hacking this turn, so those hacks may go before fusion, in which case I'll only have 4 total power to spend. So the 2 slow hacks I'm doing are all I can afford at the moment. There's a new guard coming. He might be here or here. Here would be a little bit annoying, but we're probably gonna be just fine dealing with it. I could actually peek and observe him, which isn't a privilege you get too often with newly spawned guards.
Investigating. Nothing. Investigating area. Nothing.
What are you doing here?
Additional guard patrols. They are coming for you.
He didn't have that much AP, did he?
It must be jumping at night.
Why did he do part of his move and this guy did his move and then he finished his move? It's just all very confusing to me. So here's the new guy, and wisping him is going to be expensive. I might just leave the drone uplink node alone, actually. It's only $100, and I don't really have the power right now to cope with actually hacking it. Oh, hang on. Henry can steal some power. That is a big help. So the exit must be in this general area, because I haven't seen it yet, right? Yeah. How are we on safe count? 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5. I found all the safes and all the guards. And the only stuff I really have to hack is like this safe, right? Plus maybe a camera or two, which should be pretty cheap. So maybe I can afford just like 2 fast hacks on this to get the $100 and take the drone uplink node down. Costs a lot of power, obviously, but like this console hacked by Ghana. He can't easily get to this console this turn. Unless Shalem peeks this guard and finds out he's going somewhere harmless. Actually, where he's going is likely to leave this in his blind spot, right? So maybe that'll be fine. Yeah, let's see if Shalem can identify what's going on in the situation. Diagnose the situation, let's say. You're not allowed to peek into guard elevators. How have I never learned this? Like, I've learned it, but I've never remembered it, I guess. Very weird. No entry, but there's still an open door hotkey. Oh, out of curiosity, if I press Z here, it does toggle the only door I'm actually allowed to toggle, even though the hotkey allegedly says you can toggle this one. Well, this guy is a bit of a wild card in that case, eh? Because I don't have any attacks. And I don't know where he's going. I predict it'll be somewhere out into the broader facility area. But it could be in here. Maybe. I kind of want to put Shalem here, which is a very conservative approach. It's in cover from, like, pretty much anywhere this guy could want to go, except, like, one of these 2 tiles. Then he would see Shalem. And it lets Ghana, like, he doesn't really have a perfect place to go. But it's not too bad, right? Like, he could go, I don't know, this might actually be my best shot. And then turn on the cloak. I think that's the thing to do. So which kind of cloak is this? This is the non-chameleon one? Yeah. So I think I have to give Shalem the grenades to make sure I can get him out, even if this guy does something really surprising. Again, I think this is likely to be unnecessary, but I think we're doing great this mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, this is... Oh, actually, would I need the cloak because of this guy anyway? I'm not sure. So, anyway, cloaking here makes sense to me. And it happens to get the console as well, which is nice. I think probably the cloak will be wasted, right? It's not very likely the guard is going to end his turn somewhere where he can see Ghana, but it's not impossible either. Or rather, the guard will see Ghana's position at all during his move. But it's not impossible. And I think we're doing well enough, as I've said, that we can afford to take insurance against outcomes like this. I don't know who I'm supposed to shatter spike. Probably the drone, but maybe this guy. Also, I would really like Henry to steal from this guy if he can. And I think the easiest way to do that is just wait till next turn and then walk up behind him, right? Don't do anything this turn. I mean, he could move here and then here. Because we want to make... Actually... I was thinking I don't want to make this move because the guy will track me and turn around. But with Henry, when you move through a guard, they don't get to turn around and face you. So I guess I would then be behind and could steal from him if I did this, right? So yeah, I think to avoid having Henry have to go down this rabbit hole next turn, he can steal from this guy. Ooh, and maybe this guy. I bet he could do that, couldn't he? Save Camilla some heartache as well. Or maybe cause her some, unclear. But yeah, coming here seems very cool and very legal. Just to be clear, yes, the sysadmin is the only one who sees this square. I would love to put him right here and then still get to safety. Could I do that? Yeah, right?
Hey, what was that?
So Camilla, hit this with one fast hack, please. And I guess just, we have plenty of spare AP on her. Let's observe this guy to make sure nothing weird happens. He doesn't take one of those non-diagonal paths that they sometimes do for no reason. Good. Technically, I could be here, couldn't I? Well, I left the door open on purpose, but I forgot about the Akuma drone. Because I didn't want to I did it on purpose, but there was no good reason. I didn't want to like re-distract this guy to here, but I was going to move to this square anyway. So what I should have done was shut the door, then move here. That's what the plan should have been. Now... There's nowhere I can stand that's safe from both this guy and the Akuma drone, so I think we have to cloak. But that's fine. That's what I've been accumulating all these cloaks for. She's hacking, right? Yes. Okay, I put everyone somewhere safe-ish. Let's Shatter Spike the Akuma drone again. Does it show up in the tooltip how much vulnerable? No. But it's 2 at the moment, I think. May as well peek. Still hacking? Yes. Getting Henry in here is just unthinkable, right? There's no way I could do that. I mean, I probably could, but yeah, as predicted, he wouldn't have seen Ghana.
Guess it was
This is the most normal, likely path he would take, right? Specifically to here. Which puts Ghana in a turning blind spot twice, right? Once here and once here. So Ghana would have been fine. But, like I said, I think we're doing well enough that we can afford to take some risks, or take no risks. Alright, so what is this? These are some things I haven't seen before. Flicker and Alpha. So Flicker teleports an agent, but only for exactly 2 tiles. And not through walls. Anyway, this is why I should have kept the script chips around, because maybe I could have built something cool out of this. Ends turn. Huh. Oh, and now, like, I can't really carry the charge pack plus all this other stuff without becoming encumbered? Being encumbered could be fine. He's got net downlink after all. I think just grab it, take the money and run. Okay, interesting to note that that doesn't count as spending AP, even though my AP went down. So the cloak still has the same range. Okay, now we get that wisp in to cover the 2 guards who aren't currently wisped. Obviously, like, this guy's pretty predictable, but it's nice to know what you're up to. Which is, what's your interest point? Here. Yes. Which is fine. We want to get everybody through these doors. In fact, probably looks like this one. Keycard doors, huh? So there can't be anything I care about in this room. Except Shopcat, but I would hear that. All the same, I can afford a peek, right? It would mean I couldn't go as far this way this turn, but the Akuma drone's going to be watching over this area anyway. I don't need to... Well... The fact that the Akuma drone is going to be watching means that this tile won't be safe to stand on next turn, so I won't be able to go through it to get into like this cover, which is where I'd like to be. So I think I'm not going to peek. I know there's nothing in there I care about. let's just get further advanced. Did I forget to shadow spike someone last turn? No, I targeted the drone again, I think. So, where does Camilla wish to go? Certainly out of the door, so we can take that action, I think. And probably hack this camera? I could maybe delay it till next turn. But I'd kind of like to get here, wouldn't I? I think so. No one will see me here. And I'll be able to make substantial progress through the room, even with the Akuma drone watching over it. And I don't have to worry about making sure she's not in Henry's way, because Henry can just walk through her if she's in the way. Oh, the pass card. I didn't think about the fact that this guy might have one. That would be useful. Maybe? But I guess ultimately not really. I just want to go this way, right? The shop would be nice to hit for somebody, maybe? But I'm happy to spend all my money upgrading Shalem before the final mission. Question is, can I take a wallet as well? Should be okay. Shouldn't it? Am I gonna have enough AP after becoming encumbered by one more to get here? It kind of looks like... I don't... When you... I don't know quite how encumbrance works. He'll be fine. He's still in cloak mode for a couple turns. If it turns out he doesn't have enough AP to get where he wants to go, he can just stop here. Yeah, see, it doesn't actually give him enough. Somehow that costs 2 AP. So he could go here. Which is not cloaked, but it is in cover. I think that's fine. Oh, I don't want to do this. It gets the wallet further forward so Henry's less encumbered, but then someone might see it, and I don't want that. Yeah, I think just hide here. I didn't see the decloaking animation? He shouldn't still be cloaked. Huh. The animation, or he looks cloaked. I don't quite understand why. I didn't count the AP, but this tile was lit up as one that's cloaked. This was lit up as one that was outside the cloakable radius, so I'm not sure what happened there. Really not worried about mainframe, the firewalls going up. So obviously we can't make a ton of progress with this drone in the area, but actually in some ways we can. Exit? Yes. Okay. I should maybe have not moved Shalem yet. I don't know. Maybe Ghana could have gotten a bit further if Shalem hadn't gone, but I don't think it certainly wouldn't be much, and maybe it wouldn't be any at all. Yeah, if they'd gone different orders, we could have made it a bit further in. Oh well. I mean, what do we think? Could I hit the shop? It seems pretty hard. I'm not going to do that. More important to get these guys, but I'm not doing that either. I just want to get out of here. Like I said, I've got somewhere to be in an hour. I would not be shocked if it took me an hour to disentangle all the problems of getting down here and robbing from these guys. Oh, I think I missed a chance to Shatter Spike there. Also, maybe Fusion was off cooldown? I'm a little, like, I don't know. The mission's over, right? Not absolutely paying full attention. That's a good one to have right now. I actually can't hack that right now, funnily enough. If I hadn't used Fusion, I could, I guess. I mean, I don't need to hack it, obviously, right? I can just get my agents into the area and evacuate them all at the end of the... all on the same turn. Next turn. Oh, this is tall cover? I didn't even realize. Yep, so it is. All right, I mean, went pretty smoothly, aside from turn one. And I didn't get all the guards. That's part of the reason it went so smoothly, is I was a little less ambitious. But it's just like, what a tangled knot of guys in here for a few $100, right? Turns out I could actually hack this if I get Camilla out of the way. I suppose I may as well. Whoa! Hello! I thought I did a peek with Camilla and didn't see him. I guess I didn't. I was standing here and opened the door? No. What? Oh, I see. He was in here. And he came through the red door. Wow, I missed him peeking through this and... okay. Well, he doesn't matter, obviously. Just kind of cool. No offense. I'm sure you matter to someone, but not to me. And we look to be out of here. Alright, next up is the Omni mainframe should be exciting. Extended alarms really makes it much, much harder. So we're gonna have to train Shalem up to be... I mean, he can't be a killing machine because I don't have any ranged weapons, but at least he can kind of do something. But that'll be... Let me just double check. That is, of course, the last thing, right? Yep. I don't play with the extended campaign, so it's just the 3 days and then this. So here it is. That's tomorrow, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.